Oh, Remio's EP is out? Damn it, just we stalled for so long that the drip marketing came out. No, none of this will save over to live. All the beta progress will be reset. I'm selling my kidney for Red Rose on launch. So I'm assuming this whole login thing where you get 2 copies of Red Rose and her weapon is only for the beta. I wouldn't expect this for launch. They also give you, like, what was this? Judgment shot. Yeah, they give you 60 limited pulls and 20 weapon pulls. That's not happening on launch. Alright, one last stall, and then let's play some SP. Hey, yo.
Just kidding.
Ooh. Alright. Little big band.
Come close to my embrace, our breath interlace. Gentle, dangerous tide. Your fingers between mine, soft whispers in your ears. Freeze the time, just leave the past behind. Fly and try, thought I'd fall. Catch me. Leather, rhythm, black or white. I'm felt.
Hey, yo. Oh my goodness. Damn, yo, what? Why? This should have been me. Guys, don't even think about it. It's not what you think. Oh shit, Bella gets love too. Hey, what's up, Hira? Oh, that's cute. Oh shit, dance number? Oh shit. Never mind. I thought they were gonna go. I thought they were gonna go more in that.
Gotcha. With my head, no turning back, it's now or never again. Step by step, take to the sky the burden that I have to bear. Let's set our fate, decide how to end this dance.
EP. Yeah, the song is okay, but the animation is 10 out of 10. Alright, not bad. Yeah, not my favorite song, but holy animation. Damn. No, they give them equal treatment for Wise and Bell. Yeah, they're learning. You don't want to piss off the shippers. They're fucking insane. Oh shit. Oh wait, you could. Oh look, imagery, imagery. Are the proxies being played? What is Remiel scheming? Yeah, I know, but frame seek is too slow. You'd have to go like 30 frames in advance to get to the next scene. Nah, I was just skimming through. Not bad. Not bad, 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 not bad. Right there. They really perfectly designed her for goon bait, legit pushing the boundaries of curviness. Leonardo da Vinci will be fucking proud. True. It's art. It's art. Yeah, the song itself was kind of okay, but the animation, ooh man. All right, what is Red Rose?
Let's cut to
Oh, she's a support.
hidden neath the rosy skirt are white stems you adore, furnished with lethal thorns.
Oh, I didn't. Oh, she's a support. Oh, this character's gonna be so good if she's a support. Hold basic. Hold basic. Oh, she buffs Ignis. Okay. I don't know if I have any other Ignis DPS. Oh my goodness. Oh my. Yo, so far this game.
Sylvania's future hinges on many controlled variables. Perhaps you are one of them, Detective.
Oh shit, bro.
Explode.
Alright, we gotta.
Stems you adore, furnished with lethal thorns.
Oh, I need materials. I don't have any gear. There you go, you get one piece. Oh, so the gearing system. I guess I should mention, I haven't really broken into it much, but from what I can see, is the gear is a 4-piece set with one off piece. So you get the 4-piece here, right? 4 to 4. You can see Hunter and the Hunted. Increases attack. Ultimate charge increases as well. And then you have this off piece, which is kind of like a orb or a rope from Star Rail. This does not have a set to it. Oh yeah, I also finally learned how to play that character. This character. She can go into a stance and then parry from it. So that was kind of cool.
Make haste. I have 6 meetings to attend today.
Let's look for some goons. Alright, here's some goons.
Risk averted. Is that all you've got?
Do behave yourself.
Yeah, the slots are fixed. Yeah, no mixing or matching of off pieces. Yeah, there's still a lot of small things like that in this game that needs a bit more polish. There's like instant animation reset and like a lot of janky animations still. Mainly transition animations. Stuff like this, for example, when you like dismount. Yeah. Can we see the kid from another angle? You know what? You're right. Oh, also, another thing you can do in this game. Now, this is kind of weird. I don't know if this will actually be something people bother with, but you can like inspect people, right? And you can find random furries in the wild. But the weird thing about this system is that when you fight them, to claim the rewards, you have to spend stamina. I think it's like for like money. I think like one of the money farms. All right, here we go.
Go and take a break. Not so challenging. Timing is everything.
So like here, right? They should drop something, yeah, right here. You can collect this. So it looks like they'll just drop some experience material here. I don't know how we feel about this. I feel like if you're just gonna randomly shoot people, I think you should be able to get some drops here without spending stamina. Some rewards are worth it compared to the daily stuff, where they're way better if the world level is low. You know what? Maybe if the rewards are better than just your normal stamina domain, I think that'd be fine. But I don't know. I don't know. I still need to think about that. Because what if that means like the optimal way of playing at the beginning is running around and just shooting people in the face? Well, you know what? Maybe that's not such a bad thing, but that does seem kind of time consuming. Basic stamina system for well they have that already. That's the thing. Is over here. Just EXP material, gold, character level limit break. These are skill material. This is gear. No wait, hold on. This is gear. Oh no, this is skill material, and this is gear. That's right. Yeah. And then this is weekly boss material. So it already has the common stuff. What does Red Rose need?
Let's cut.
Hidden neath the rosy
I need
skirt are
white stuff and-
stems you adore. Furnished.
Hold on. I need another source.
Hidden neath the rosy skirt are white stems you
Gathered
adore.
in the city.
Furnished.
Oh, this must be
with
just like a.
lethal thorns.
This must be just like enemy drops. Okay. Yeah. These are enemy drops. Just gonna kill more
Hidden
random
neath
people.
The rosy skirt are white stems.
So yeah, I can just go over here. Track. Can I just go to it? Alright, nice. I can just fast travel to it.
Hours.
Wait, hold on.
Speed up.
The one thing I don't like about this game so far is actually the open world. I don't think the exploration is that great. I think this game needs to figure out if it wants to have a mount that can fly or not fly. For example, there's different objects and such that let you get to rooftops quickly without a jump pad. So in order to fly in this game, you have to jump off of a elevated area or use a jump pad. So you have this stuff, right? But then you also have some non-mounted traversal gimmicks. Oh god, frame drops. You have some non-mounted traversal gimmicks. Let me see if we can find some. That's not it. I'm looking for something. Don't see anything. Oh, like this, for example. So you have stuff like this. And I just feel like, I don't know, I feel like you should decide to have one or the other. Because the mount and the flying system doesn't feel very, it doesn't feel that good because the world doesn't feel that well accounted for flying. Because why bother with things like that? Like things like this rappelling line, if you could just try and fly up. Because I think most people's instinct is going to be riding around their mount until they can find a point to fly. So having non-mounted traversal gimmicks like that, I don't know, it doesn't feel like there's much reason to ever use stuff like this. There's also monorails that you can grapple onto. There's like grappling hooks like this, context sensitive, and then there's like monorails you could grapple onto. So they have a bunch of these kind of traversal systems. But I feel like with a game like, I don't know, when it comes to open world games, I feel like you should lean into one or the other. Or if you want flying, then you should just go in on it and not have a weird restriction with the jump pad. And make sure there's verticality in the world. Or just not have flying. That way you get players to interact more with the different traversal systems.
Who's hid this here?
Yeah, the level design could use a lot more work. I personally don't like flying. I think they should just remove flying. Because the horse also has a drift, but why would you really ever use this? Confusing whether a building or a ledge is supposed to be reachable. Yeah.
I'm taking over.
Surprise evaluation. Is that all you've got?
Yeah, it's not really that intuitive either. It also doesn't help that the horse has a really big hitbox. Let me see if I can illustrate that somewhere. Let me see if I can find the jump pad. Oh! Random dudes.
Incoming. You're no longer required.
Burn it all down.
Greetings. The time for games has ended.
Performance? Very spotty.
How did we fly well?
Go and take a break. I know where to make the first incision.
Yeah, the optimization of the game is really bad.
I'll take care of this.
You don't have anything to measure? Yeah, I'm gonna have to download Afterburner or something to actually track my performance, but I notice a lot of I notice a lot of frame drops where the game feels like it's chugging. And I know I'm like on higher settings. Oh yeah, W info. Okay, yeah. HTTP info. I know I'm on higher settings too, which is like obviously affecting my performance. I have most settings turned up, high or max, just to see how my computer handles it. I'm on a 4070 RTX, and it's usually okay, but in certain areas in the game, specifically the areas that are more densely populated, yeah, my frame rate just dies.
Bird's eye view of the city sharpens the mind. Which corner hides the detail? What to note?
Powerful adversary. Hold on. Sorry, just checking something over here on OBS. Oh, memory leakage? Oh, I can believe that. He's parrying the shit out of me.
It's all in vain.
I just had to break his guard.
Prepare for surgery. Back down, all of you.
Here comes the fire. Flamethrower at the ready.
Surprise evaluation. Is that all you've got? Is that all you've got? Trifling obstacle.
Oh shit, that hurt.
Distraction. Nevermore.
Gotta break his guard.
It's all in vain.
I remember shift is dodge.
It's all in vain. I've warned you. Reset the board.
Might hit space again. It's easy, brain.
It's all in vain. It's over. Nevermore. It's all in vain. It's all in vain. Distraction.
Alright, cool. I was probably underleveled. I wonder if there was any indicator of the what level that was. It seems like the gimmick of that fight, seeing how much he was parrying, or blocking, I should say. I think it seemed to be more of a parry type of fight, because you get HP back. I was getting HP back for successfully parrying. Yeah, I think that's the gimmick of the fight. You get heal every time you parry.
Hours.
I want to do more of that. That was fun. 12GB card, that would be considered like mid 1440p. You should be at around high settings. Yeah, this game needs a lot more optimization. What icon is that, I wonder? Oh yeah, also, another thing this game has that I didn't really do at all. I didn't show off. They have something like city stamina in this game, if you guys are familiar with NTE. want to try one of these. I haven't done like any of these yet. So in NTE, there was a bunch of mini games you could do around the city, and it had a different separate stamina pool, and you would do them as a resource, as an income for Fawns, the credits of the game. Yeah, the Fawns grind. Yeah. So yeah, city stamina is a separate stamina pool. You do mini games for money. Fat roly-poly dude. Oh, this is multiplayer? Higher the lounge rank, the greater the difficulty of his matches. Okay, let's check this out. Is this poker? Limit of 8 cards. Cards can be dragged and reordered. Click play to play the card selected. Discard. View the deck. Oh, yeah, this is poker. She big? Yeah, she is. You have 4 discards and 4 chances to play your cards. Oh, there's a chip value based on the face value. Oh, these are slightly different rules, I think. No, wait, no, it's not. What am I talking about? I haven't played card game in so long. We almost have a straight flush, don't we? Nah. You don't immediately get drunk and start playing poker, and not me and my friends. I have a pair, but I wanna go big dick. 4 max, right? Or wait, I could just do this. When do I want to play? Level 1. I should just play something because I don't exactly know the rule set yet. Two pairs not gonna be enough, right? Kind of weak hand. Let me see what happens. I want to see what play 4 is. Oh, okay. I just have to beat. Okay, I see. Oh, what's this? Confidence can be recruited. Confidant. Reroll. Okay. Permanently increasing chip value. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Increase level of straight flushes. I've never played Balatro. What did Matt say? You don't... Persona? Oh, bro. You better vanish off that. Don't say the P word in my house. Yeah, let's play Full House. Okay, I see what's going on now. I see how this works. Damn, 8 rounds. That's a lot. I gotta beat 400. Or, I gotta beat 300. Oh, wait, you can look at her. Wait, hold on. Wait. Oh, I thought I could move the camera. Fuck. I wanted to move the camera around. Damn it. I should put that in the survey. Wow, this hand sucks. I can kind of make a straight. Dude, I almost made a straight flush. A sudden excitement spike? You already looked her up and down when you met her? Yeah, I want to keep looking though. I am a connoisseur. I'm a connoisseur of the anime female form. Alright, let's just discard everything. Give me a new hand. Oh, dude, I almost... Let's do 4 of a kind. Let's go. Easy. Those eyes might pop out. You guys ever see a video of that one dude who has like the Guinness World Record of most eye pop out? Half his fucking eyeballs are coming out of his socket. I'll play 3 of a kind. I'll play this 3 of a kind since I want to shuffle those out for a potential straight here. Okay. We have a straight. Let's do a higher level of it. Okay. That's me seeing Remy. Remy is gonna do crazy thing. Remiel is gonna do some crazy things to the gotcha brain. What do you call it? So I'm so distracted by Red Rose. You know the people who are like, oh my gosh, ZZZ Goon Game? They must be hella livid ever since they started marketing Remiel. Remiel is like... She's like so... like... Goon-coded that if you're anti-gooner... You're probably having a real bad day. Shit, I don't know what hand I'm trying to make here. I only have 2 discards left. Does too many things in your pants? Someone blindfold them? Bruh. I don't exactly know what kind of hand I'm trying to make right now. We have a pair, but that's not going to do anything. Wait, do I have a straight? Oh, I do. I'm dented. Okay, next hand has to be over 150. This music's really good, by the way. What's in my deck? Okay. Let's go for it. Big dick. Shit. I could flush. Is flush enough? Two queens. For a full house? Wait, that's not full house, right? What was a full house again? Dude, it's been so long. Dude, I haven't played card games in like forever, man. Uh... 50 times 6. Wait, that gets us over. Right, do be kind of a 2-pair for a full house. I forgot about that. Okay. Nice. Oh my god, there's so many rounds. Holy, only... Dude, there's so many rounds. I have a straight opportunity here. Full house. Also pretty close to another full house. Wow. 4 pairs. I'll play this out because no point discarding. Wait, it doesn't count. Oh, it's okay. It's not gonna. I see. I'll play it out. Gonna leave here a reincarnated gambler. Bro, I'm about to start my new arc. Alright, let me get rid of these. Ah, bro, I need a queen. There's 2 queens in the deck. Or king. One more discard. Fuck. It's bad. Okay, I'll play this pair out. Just go for it. Give me a queen or a king. No. Shit. Nah. Not enough. Oh, you can still claim rewards, even if you don't win. That's nice. Okay, cool. So, little poker game. I want to see what the other one is. They also added a thing that allows you to buy property. It's like a small management game. I'm guessing it's for passive resources. Okay, over there. Where? Wait, what? Oh, I see. I think. Do we have to LeBron? LeBron, baby.
Excellent.
What? Hit the jump pad. Bruh. Bruh. Okay. Yeah, I think they should just not do flying in this game. Or if they are, just commit to it. Not this jump pad stuff. Just don't half-ass it. No half-assing. LeBron, baby. Where is... Oh.
Who's hid this here?
Okay, let's see what this is. I don't know what this is.
The bus is now arriving. Please queue and board carefully to avoid shaking the carriage.
Dude, look at the guard outfit design. Bro, get some pants. He looks stupid. Oh, is this horse racing? Oh, I don't know about this. Speed, no, speed pads. Oh my gosh, it's Mario Kart. Jump at the perfect moment. My 3,000 word essay for CBT1 and the third and biggest paragraph was talking about flying. I'm feeling validated. Oh. Okay, cool. I'm glad we're on the same wavelength on that then. Yeah, I think the open world is, for me, the weakest part about this game right now. The combat still needs fine-tuning. I think they should consider 3-character team, but I don't know if they'll change it at that point. But yeah, the open world is where I have the biggest issue. Oh shit, I should've... Oh shit. I didn't see that turn coming. The second I glanced over at chat. Oh, I tried... I wanna drift. But I'm not quite there yet. I ain't built like that. Oh shit! I'm playing so badly. Oh fuck. I hit... Oh, C is jump. I hit spacebar. Oh shit. I gotta start my drift earlier. Yeah, I'm horse racing now. One of the mini games to partake in the world of Silvernia. Too early. Oh wait, I'm starting to get the hang of it. Oh wait, this is my comeback, yo, this is my comeback. Oh shit, yo, stolen. Oh my. Damn, he's good. Yeah, that doesn't feel very good. I'm gonna be honest. Horse racing doesn't feel very good. Gives us a reason for the horses. This is going to be probably the unpopular opinion, but I think they should just remove mounts and flying as a whole. Personally. But at the same time, the map is too big to not have a mount, so they can't really change it at that point. At this point. So for me, getting rid of mounts wouldn't be realistic, but I think they should consider not having flying and focus more on like how you traverse around on the ground and also interacting with traversal points. Because there's only been a few monorails that I've been able to use. I just personally really don't like flying when it doesn't need to be there. It just usually makes the world feel more empty and smaller. Because like when there's flying, when there's flying in the game, I feel like you have to you have to more consider the scale of the world, because if you have flying in your map, but the map is too small, then you get around too easily. So you make really big maps to justify having flying, but that also makes a lot of the... It makes a lot of the world feel empty because of it, because it's designed for you to fly around. What? Hello? What? Dude, what is happening with this ball puzzle? Do you guys see this? Okay, finally. I don't know why it just disappeared. Yeah, it does glitch sometimes. I've never seen that. This game has real horses, but why do you have a weird metal horse? Oh, this thing? Only special people who are really rich or very special can have this horse. I think they should have leaned into the parkour aspect of like Assassin's Creed Syndicate. Yes. I agree. 100% agree. I think they should. I think this horse feels out of place. I know the lore reason is... what was his name? Lauren gave it to you because I guess you're special. He has connections. This mount is something that not everyone can have. It's reserved for like rich people and special people. But I feel like because they have some of these travel gimmicks, if I can find another one here, they have rappelling points. They have monorails you can grapple onto. I think they should lean more into that. The detective is rich? Well, it doesn't seem like money is an issue. It does not seem like money is an issue for them. The detective is not nobility, but they're not poor. Maybe they're... it seems like they haven't changed a whole lot of open world wise outside of the new puzzles. I see. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to compare, so if you notice anything, let me know. I didn't play the first beta, so I don't know exactly what they've changed or what they haven't. Oh, I would prefer an old-timey car. Old-timey car, that'd be really cool. Horse would be an amazing addition if they expand the map to rural areas outside the city. I agree. Stinky commoner. But yeah, I think if they lean more into the parkour stuff... Oh, I finally found one. These. So they have things like this that let you help you get around. They should lean more into the grapple hook that you have. Because the character does have a grapple hook. They should add more the monorail zip lines as well. I think that's more interesting than just using a mount and then having a jump pads that let you fly over the map. Just add more ground traversal options.
It's all in vain.
Burn it all down!
Go and take a break. Not so challenging. Greetings. A precise practice of lethality.
Yeah, they got a big house. Biggest change is the gun skills and new combat animations. That's mostly it, and more content. Yeah, I think they need to really consider how the open world is, personally. Oh yeah, finally, I found the grapple hook. Here we go. Just add more of this type of stuff. More repelling lines, more grapple hooks, more monorail zip lines. I don't know if I like this whole mount flying system at all. Because if you're gonna add flying, just add flying, you know, without any weird restrictions. Because like, what do I do if I want to fly here? You can't jump naturally on the mount. When I press spacebar, it's for drifting, right? So you can't naturally jump on the mount. So what do I have to do to fly? I gotta do this. I have to go airborne. It's like, I don't know, I don't know if I like the system.
Who's hid this here?
Yeah, the horse can fly. We have a special horse. Not to mention, you can't pan all the way up. You can't fly straight up, which makes it a little bit more annoying too.
Who's hid this here?
What the heck is this?
Reset the board.
I don't know if you want to read what I wrote. I wrote talking about story, but so far I think we're seeing eye to eye. Oh yeah, I would love to see it. If it's too long in chat, I don't know if you're in the Discord or you can just DM it. I'd be really curious to see what you wrote. Can you leave the city? No. The game is for the beta at least. It's only the city. Yeah, I think this is the scale of the beta. It's just this. I haven't tried. There's a button to fly straight up.
Who's hid this here?
I see. I don't see it. I don't see anything to go straight up. At least for the button prompt. What's this? Oh, another high-level enemy. Let's try this. Powerful adversary. I think these scale to your world level, so whenever you find these should just be level appropriate. When on-field character takes damage, all characters on the team also take equal damage. Okay. Oh. Garrison Knight female.
Stay sharp.
Oh shit, she one-shot me. Oh my god, I'm dead. Alright, hold on. We're locking in. Wait, we're locking in. I want to try Red Rose.
Let's.
Hidden neath the rosy skirt are white stems you adore. furnished with lethal thorns.
Damn, she's making me feel a certain way. They need a unequip all. Here, let me just steal your gear. Damn, I need to get more gear, man.
Can't do without me.
Cantor Olivier? I think so, yeah. I think that was mentioned last time. Alright, I don't know how to play her. We're going in. We're going in.
Can't keep up with my steps.
Here comes the fire! Ow! That hurt!
Oh! No, I was... Okay, so I was talking about being able to go straight up while you're in flight. That's a bit different. Wait, so you have to be completely stationary to go up? That's so bad. So what, like this? Oh, dude, you have to be completely stationary? That's bad. I don't like that. You should be able to ascend and descend while you can move. Hey, what's up, Scar? I forgot you had a YouTube. Oh. Yeah, I don't like that. You should be able to ascend or descend while you're flying. I've never really like stood still on my mount. It's Blue. The famous YouTuber Blue. The famous Identity V content creator.
Nevermore.
One and only? Hell yeah.
Poor little thing. The closer to death, the brighter I bloom.
I pressed spacebar again. Not shift.
Ow! That hurts!
Well, I have to train. I have to train myself to use the shift for dodging those attacks. I pressed spacebar again.
Time to wither.
Timing is everything.
tried to shoot.
Burn it all down.
I like doing stuff like this. It's not my first time.
Whoa.
Poor little.
Damn, holy shit, 2 hours.
The closer to death, the brighter I bloom.
I thought she'd have some iframes there. "15 hours long? That's pretty good."
Time to wither.
It's all in vain.
Here comes the fire. Ow! That hurts.
She had a lot more range than I thought.
Poor little thing.
The closer to death, the brighter I bloom.
Oh. You get a lot of damn. Okay, so when you swap, you do get quite a bit of iframes. I wasn't too sure where my iframes started and ended.
Can you keep up with my step?
Burn it all down.
As I suspected. Reset the board.
Here comes the fire.
Time to wither. Rain of petals. The closer to death, the brighter I bloom.
Alright, she was jumping around. I wasn't too sure. I wasn't too sure where to parry there. But it looked like she has some iframes when she's in the air. She ignored some of those attacks.
Poor little thing.
Can you keep up with my steps? Can you keep up with my steps?
Stay sharp.
Oh. Okay. I didn't expect the combat animations to be so. Yeah, I think the combat animations themselves I think are pretty good. They just need to work on some like transition animations between actions, especially during the traversal.
The closer to death, the brighter I bloom.
I was tapping parry there. I wonder if there's some. I wonder if there's some attacks that don't let you immediately parry afterwards.
Time to wither.
Implementing Plan B. Stay sharp. It's all in vain. Nevermore.
Yo, what's that Nindi sketch? Agosora Palace? Pretty cool. I was talking a lot about my criticisms earlier, but overall I like the game a lot.
Distraction. It's all in vain. Stay sharp. Reset the board.
These are super bosses? I just discovered it. And I was like, wait a second, this thing kicked my ass. I gotta log in.
Sufficient response.
Can't leave a challenge on the floor. I might need more gear though. Or like higher level. I'm doing like no damage. Also, my characters are dead.
It's all in vain. Nevermore.
My MC's 30, everyone else is 20.
Distraction. Reset the board. It's all in vain.
Nice. Cool. Do you like this comment more or ZZZ? I don't really want to compare. They're too different. They're doing very different things.
Society is a system of chaos. What links seemingly unrelated fragments together may be logic, but it could also be illusions or conspiracies.
Because Billy isn't in it? Don't let Leo hear you say that. ZZZ and Solar Palace combat looked a bit similar to me, but maybe it's because I have skill issue in Solar Palace just like ZZ. Well, one thing I'll say is the combat in this game, at least right now, before hitting endgame, without full character team, like without a full proper team and character builds, I'd say at a baseline, this game's combat is more favored towards the enemy. Because parrying in this game has a bigger emphasis than in ZZZ. Because the thing about ZZZ's parry, specifically the defensive assist, is that you don't get to freely parry in ZZZ. It's a resource cost called assist points. So there's a limit to how many times you could parry in ZZZ, and then there's ways you can regenerate those points with things like ultimates, and stunning. So it behaves more like a finite resource, and because of that, a lot of enemy design in the game in ZZZ, they're aggressive, but they're not designed in a way that's super aggressive. Not in the same way that this game is aggressive. Since this game's parry is free without resource costs, you just do it on any character without any limitations. That means that a lot of the combat design is more heavily skewed towards enemy aggression and interacting with enemy attacks. No, I can't really speak on how the game plays rotationally. The decision making you do between switching characters and such. So I haven't gotten to that point yet. But at least in terms of like the base combat system. Yeah.
Excellent.
Like honestly, it's not really a great comparison. But if I were to make any kind of comparison, this game would be something closer to a Sekiro, where you're like deflecting and parrying the enemy a lot more than in ZZZ, where ZZZ is a bit more hybrid on like a player power and like how much you can do with characters and team rotations and all that, versus like how much you have to interact with enemies.
Who's hid this here?
Guys, no stretch marks means this lady doesn't have a child. That's why she's emotionally stable. Don't have kids. Yeah, I think the pairing has a nice feedback in this game. Yeah, I think the feedback is pretty good on parries. A sensitive young man spotted. Wait. What would you say? You're not emotionally stable? Of course I'm not. That's why I stream. No, I missed her messages. Can't tell if this is good difficult or annoying difficult. I think it's good difficult. She's just one shot? Yeah. Yeah, the graphics are really nice, but the performance needs work. Okay. I think I'll hold off on doing the main story until tomorrow, because I'm gonna play more Solar Palace tomorrow. And hopefully there won't be like 3 hours of stall.
A bird's eye view of the city sharpens the mind.
The parry window in this game is extremely generous. It's too easy.
One, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13.
In my opinion, I think the generous parry window is fine if later into the game they layer on more interactions. So if you want to make a combat game like this with a generous parry window, there has to be more than just parrying that you have to deal with. Yeah, exactly. So the way I see combat is, where are you putting the difficulty, or I should say, how are you going to stress the players out? Is it is the challenge of your game more dexterous and based on reaction speed, where with tighter parry windows, that means you have to be a lot more familiar with enemy movesets and their timing. But I think if you make the parry window generous, you should lean more towards like strategic and mental stack. Mental stack being you're looking for more than just parry, but throwing in more mix-ups of yellow circle, then red circle, then like a really quick red circle and a yellow circle. You know, it kind of ends up being Simon Says-y, but depending on how reductive you want to be, you could say the same thing with regular parry systems too.
Chaos. What links seemingly
But I think
unrelated
if you're going to do
fragments
that, you should have a
together
third
may be
interaction as
logic.
well.
But it could also be
So
allusions
they
to
have the
conspiracies.
blue circle where the enemy does a charge attack, and then you break it with a heavy attack or a skill. But I think they should add like a third thing. So in Sekiro, they had the what was it called, the Mikiria counter. So you have dodge, you have parry / defect, and then you have the Mikiria counter. I think this game, it's fine if it's fine if the timing wants to be generous. It just needs more to look out for. They already have technically a third thing where the enemy enrages. They get a red aura around themselves, and then they throw out attacks that don't have a marker on it. So what was that? That female guard that just fought had this one attack where she do 2 sword waves and then a slash. Those don't have any circles around it. So if they want to throw in more of those, that's cool too. Because like, you know, the more things you have to look out for in a combat system, the slower your overall reactions are probably going to be, because you're not just looking for one thing only. And so anytime you see like any kind of movement or any kind of circle flash, things, you know, the visual tells that you can train yourself to look out for. It becomes
2,
too easy.
3, 5, 8, 13.
You might have been unfortunately cooking earlier when you said certain thing about Roxy. Oh, her being an A rank. I don't think they're gonna lean into tighter execution in this game. Because some combat games, some action games that has an emphasis on parrying, you know, you can get away with really tight timings, tight parry timings, and complicated boss moves, where they have feints. If you guys ever played Liza P, for example, bosses that have feints or stall swing, like, you know, where they swing and then they kind of they're slower than you think they'd come down. There's male and female. What's up, Snivy? You know, the bosses are designed in a way to throw off your timing. But I think with a game like this, they probably aren't going to lean in that direction because they have to be considerate for mobile. There's going to be a degree of executional leniency when it comes to gacha games because of mobile, unfortunately. But you can increase the difficulty in other ways. So like I was mentioning before, if they want generous parry timings, they just need to add more mental stack with different types of attacks that you have to look out for. How about Where Winds Meet Parrying? I think Where Winds Meet Parrying is closer to the execution side, where you do have to have relatively good timing, and parry isn't spammable in that game. So if your timing is slightly off, you can't just hit parry again to succeed for the most part. As far as I understand, I only played Where Winds Meet just a little bit, so for those of you guys who are more familiar with that game, you'll have to correct me. But as far as I know, it's kind of spammable, but not really. So if you miss a timing on the parry, you do get punished. This game is so generous to the point where you can actually just spam the parry button. And if the only thing coming at you are yellow circles, you should be pretty safe. So as the game gets older and they introduce more, more difficult endgame, because it's 1.0. 1.0 in every game is usually pretty easy. So by the time they hit 1.2 or 1.3, or like even 2.0, right? When the game starts to find its footing, and they start leaning in more into how they want to, structure and create their end game, and the type of combat that will test the type of combat that will test players, they will probably need to lean more onto different types of attacks that come at you. So it's not just a timing check. It's like it's more like you like a yellow circle and then a red circle, and then they mix it up with like other stuff that they can introduce. Something along those lines. Would adding a perfect parry timing be something you would look for? They can't really catch you by surprise because they use the yellow circle. Yeah, so there's a thing in this game where it seems like bosses can throw attacks at you that don't have a visual cue, a yellow or red circle.
Society is a system.
That happens.
What links seemingly unrelated fragments together may be logic.
That happens whenever you see a red aura around the enemy. Whenever there's a red aura, they throw out an attack that doesn't have a visual cue. So maybe what they could do in the future, if they want to keep the timing, but increase the mental stack, is they throw in more attacks that can't be parried, more attacks that don't have tells. Obviously, like there's an animation tell, but not a, parry this tell, and more the blue circle thing where you have to break their charge attack. In regards to perfect parry, I don't think this game necessarily needs it. It doesn't really need it if they want to lean more towards the strategic aspect of combat. My wallet is not ready. Yeah, so that's just kind of how I see it. I know my thoughts are kind of all over the place. I'm not maybe I'm not expressing it super well. But it has to go one of two directions: strategic or timing. I think if they want to add a perfect parry timing, it could definitely work, but I don't think the rewards, with the way the combat system is designed, I don't think the reward for a perfect parry should be significant. I don't know, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm just kind of working it out through my mind. 220? Is that before or after VPN discounts? Because people only said in the previous spending event it was 150 after VPN discounts. If you just topped up raw dog, no protection, it ran you up over $200 for the full spending event. Yeah, you know what? Maybe they can get away with a perfect parry timing in this game. But I think if they add a perfect parry in this game, it should be a fairly minor reward where you do a little bit more stun damage and maybe less knockback. So if you perfect parry a big attack, you don't get knocked back as far. So maybe something like that could work out. But I don't think it necessarily needs it, as long as they build out the interactions with enemies to be more than just a 2-layer check. 2 layers being dodge or parry. This is purely based on regular average of the 100 pack, which is the highest yield per dollar. If we account for the method, let me get back to you. Okay. This game doesn't have 50-50. This game's gacha is a little confusing because the details aren't detailed enough. It's not detailed enough, but as far as we understand, there's no 50-50 because there's no rate up. So there are 4 characters in the 5-star pool. There are 4 characters in the 5-star pool, which means that if you pull a 5-star, you have a 25% chance to get the featured character. You have a spark, a guarantee at 100. If you pull any 5 stars that isn't the featured, it doesn't reset the spark. There's also a soft pity at around 70. So no, I didn't get the character. So that's as far as we know. Now that information could be incorrect. The gacha page isn't detailed enough, honestly. How do you know they're all weighted the same? We don't actually. We just assume because the details don't really say if there's a 50% rate up. Because they show it on the 4-star here. 50% probability will be the current featured 4-star. But that nomenclature, I mean that language isn't in the 5-star portion. Yeah, you're still guaranteed at 100 even if you lose. That's as far as we know. They also show for the weapon. Yeah, 5-star here on 50% on the weapon. If you get the featured before 100, then the spark goes away. It resets back to 100. So I'm at 30 draws here, which means I think I'll hit soft pity pretty soon. Uh, 231 versus 171. What you thinking, Hara? A little bit more expensive, but still within expectation. I think the gacha system we have now is fine. It all depends on how much income we get over the game's life cycle. Oh yeah, absolutely. It always comes down to the income. If the free-to-play pools per patch averages around 70, then I think it'll be fine. 70 or 80. Right, because the first spending event didn't have double. Yeah, I'm familiar, or I have an idea of what's going to happen, but I'm still curious to see how it happens. So I'm just eating some food. I am personally kind of mixed about the gacha. I don't think it's a deal breaker, but I think it could be better. Now, the funny part about this game's gacha so far is there's still a lot of misinformation floating around this game's gacha, which partially the game's fault for not having a detailed enough detail page on the gacha, but also it happens every time a game has a slightly different gacha from Hoyo. Did you know that still to this day, people say that Enfield has no pity carryover, period. I still see it in big gacha stream chats. People still say it, that there's no pity carryover at all in Enfield.
Hidden neath the rosy skirt are white stems you adore, furnished with lethal thorns.
It was cinema though, watching Fob Master miss that many weapon dupes. This woman can't stop talking, I can't focus. Yo, true, brother.
Many thanks, Master. Exploit. Life has not been kind to me.
Are you gonna wait on leveling the motive? Yeah, I forgot about that. I haven't done any gacha on the weapon banner. I need a 4-star weapon, man. These 3-star weapons make me flaccid. No, I haven't gotten to limited yet. Saving it for stream. But I also want to finish the story first. I mean, it's kind of hard to avoid because the name is just all over the gacha banner. But yeah, I'm still trying to avoid as much potential spoiler as possible. Trying to roll for Cindy's weapon now that I have her. My only concern when it comes to action gacha games, now this is an issue that I think ZZZ is starting to run into, is if you're creating a combat system that has an emphasis on parrying, I hope when they add more and more powerful 5-star characters, which they're going to, inevitably, that they just can't iframe everything. That's kind of an issue with some more recent characters and some ZZZ. Void Hunters? Fucking Void Hunters, dude. I love Void Hunters, but man, they're kind of toxic for the game. You can iframe a lot in the beta right now. I feel like I don't have any characters that can iframe much. They must be the 5-stars. Oh, this is music.
It's all in vain. Nevermore.
Yo, have a good night, MGO. Red Rose a lot iframe when she does her skill with full stacks. I think that amount of iframes is okay. But there are some characters in Zenless that can just like... I'm just not gonna worry about what this boss does for a minute.
Let's cut to the chase.
Oh my god, what's happening to my frames? Okay.
Life has not been kind to me. Death, on the other hand,
How's this so far compared to
has
Wuwa?
been a truer friend.
I think they're completely different combat systems and what they're going for as games. But I mean, Wuwa is a lot more refined. Obviously, it's been around longer. It's had more time to iterate. It has a, you know, it has a lot more content. It just overall plays better in terms of like responsiveness, traversal, the UI. Like everything about the game is a lot more refined. Obviously, this is just a beta still. The combat systems are really different too, because Wuwa's combat is a lot more aerial. It's more focused on rotation and combat, like rotation and team rotation. Sorry, Wuwa is more of a rotational game where you generally don't want to interact with enemies too much, because if you do Tower of Adversity or Wind-Bearing Waste, pretty much anything outside of Hologram, since Hologram is kind of a different environment, you don't really want to dodge things or parry things because that drops your rotation and you lose a lot of damage since everything is on 25 second timers in Wuwa. I'm still in the early game in this game, so I don't know how this game's end game will turn out. Like if how you play end game is different from how you play right now. But this game does overall seem to be more enemy favored in terms of aggression and strong defensive mechanic via parry. I'm enjoying the story of this IP a lot. I think the story has been fantastic so far. One of the best so far in 1.0. 1.0 gacha. I DM'd it to you? Yo, thank you. I'll have to read it after stream. Oh, damn, it's a whole ass text file. Alright. But yeah, it's a bit, there's a lot more enemy interaction in this game, which is what I generally prefer in combat games. But that could always, you know, that can always go away depending on how they decide to develop characters in the future. Because right now, the main advantage of parrying is obviously not dying, but also dealing a little bit of damage, because when you parry in this game, it actually does a little bit of damage to the enemy. And you also gain some resources for parrying, which is really important to have. If there wasn't a strong reward for parrying in this game, then I think the future of the game's combat would be really shaky. Because just doing a little bit of damage it's not sufficient enough, because that little bit of damage you do for parrying would obviously pale in comparison to just doing your rotation. And then, depending on how important the stun and executing is in this game, dealing stun damage via parry is also kind of, you know, it could be mitigated depending on character design. But the fact that it gives you resources, and resources is a big part of how you deal damage, I think helps make parrying a bit more future-proof. Because that's like one of the reasons why ZZZ is, I think, a really good action gacha game. Because even though there are characters like Ye Xingguang who can ignore enemy interactions for a minute or two, there are still a lot of characters that do want to actively parry against enemies to generate resources, to deal daze damage. Now, I don't know how important stun is going to be in this game, but it does seem to be a lot less of a focus in regards to dealing damage than a game like ZZZ. So as long as parry in this game generates resources, then it would be okay to have really aggressive enemies that lock you down with long parry sequences, so that when an opening does occur, you have resources to dump. Because if that weren't the case, then the game would either feel really bad, or they would just create characters that ignore parrying in order to, just let them do damage. To like let them hit their resource goals, to build a gauge, to deal damage, and then just ignore parry. I was able to ignore enemy moves in my rotation, just iframing via intro. People just needed to dodge everything if parry did nothing. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I gotta get more familiar with rotations to see like how much iframes and how often you're QTEing, doing the character swap. I forgot what it's called, but basically the QTE / concerto intro outro. I know that has some iframes on it, but I'll have to see how much you're rotating characters and how much you're ignoring enemy attacks. Because I'm still kind of playing like solo dolo character, because I don't know, it's just fun parrying on a character and attacking. I haven't really fully gotten comfortable with like a proper DPS rotation. I do think that they should consider turning this game into a 3-character team and not 4-character team. I feel like 4-character teams only make more sense if it's more rotational. If it's a more rotational game. Because like 4 characters for this type of game with such a heavy emphasis on parry, I don't know. I don't know if it works.
1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13.
I mean, ZZZ is a 3-character team, and it already has issues of support characters pretty much not doing anything other than coming in every 15 seconds, 20 seconds, hitting skill, and then leaving. So if you have a 4-character team in a more enemy-favored combat system, it just seems like a lot of characters are going to be mostly just come in, skill, leave, or they're a healer that isn't really used unless you need healing. But then that also conflicts with higher difficulty challenges where you get one shot, which makes healers irrelevant. So I don't know. I don't exactly know where you want to go with this. It's one of those conflicting design decisions that I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna do with this game. So for example, so like an example of like a conflicting combat design is ZZZ as well. I play ZZZ mainly, so I'm using a lot of comparisons to that game. In ZZZ, there is no dedicated healer in that game. There are abilities that can heal, but there's no dedicated healer. And the reason for that was, in its inception, the game was designed to be a roguelike, or at least I would assume that they were trying to conceive a kind of roguelike with the TV system. And a lot of the TV gameplay was focused around Hollow Zero, where you go deeper and deeper down a hollow, and like a roguelike, you hit good tiles, you'll hit bad tiles, you'll lose HP, you'll gain corruptions that debuff your party, and as you go further and further in, your characters get whittled down more and more. There was a lot of runs that I've seen people do from like streamers and YouTubers and such, where by the time they get to Nineveh, they have like no HP on their characters. Because a lot of ZZZ's initial combat design wasn't designed to kill you, it was designed to whittle you down. That's why there wasn't a lot of one-shot mechanics in the beginning of ZZZ. They're just there to whittle you down. That's why it was called a left-click simulator, because you could just take hits all day and it doesn't matter. But in the context of Hollow Zero, those hits adds up over time. The issue is that they kept that design philosophy of low-ish damage, and no healers. Except now, with the way the combat is focused, you could just reset. With Tower, you could reset. With any of the endgame, Deadly Assault, Shoe Defense, you could just reset. Like any time there's even a monicum of challenge, even like Annihilation Simulacrum, anytime a run goes bad, you can reset. So you have to think about that balance, where now now because you created a combat system where there's no dedicated healers, it means that enemies have to dish out a lot more damage. In fact, there probably needs to be more one-shots in ZZZ because the loss of progress a failure represents in ZZZ is nothing. Because if you die in a Hollow Zero run, you're really deep into it. You could lose like 15 minutes of your life. But because everything is instanced in ZZZ, you could just a single mistake you could just reset instantly, which means that enemies have to dish out proportionately more damage to counterbalance the loss of progress for failure. Hound save us. Hound needs to be okay. That's like beta stuff, but yeah. Either simplify things or add another dimension of mechanics. Yeah. I mean, I think the goal of every gacha game, or most games in general, is having systems that are accessible and easy to understand, but has enough depth for players to get in and really, get in and master the game and have fun with it. I think a lot of gacha games tend to be a little too simple without depth of mechanics. People often like to use the, all the gacha games have three buttons as a what do you call it? Like, this is what makes the games simple. It only has 3 buttons: basic, skill, and ultimate. But you can do a lot with those 3 buttons if your combat system is creative enough. I mean, you look at Smash Brothers. Smash Brothers is a really simple control scheme, but it has insane amount of depth. It's accessible for casual players to get into and have fun, but has enough depth to be a legitimately competitive game. That's probably a lot to ask for a gacha game, since the gacha games are designed to be casual games that are mobile accessible. But it doesn't have to be that way. No stakes, no difficulty, Puzzle Master. Maybe it's the AK player in me, but having empty space in the roster is not that big a problem. Yeah, I don't think it's a big of a problem either. Oh, you're talking about like on the team. Oh, I see. I think for Arknights maybe it's a bit different because it's a tower defense, but in a game like this,
1, 2, 3,
I don't know, it doesn't make a lot of sense to have
5,
characters you just don't
13.
use in combat, because then what's the point of them being there? Would you want something like an elemental system in Genshin that nah, no more elemental systems, please. No more elemental systems, please. No more, please, no more. I like the simplicity of the game's combat, of this game's combat. I just want them to add more complex movesets and maybe slightly tighter parry timing or slightly faster parry or dodge indicator. And more types of attacks that throw at you, as I mentioned earlier. Not just parry and attack, but have a third layer that requires a different response. Right now, it doesn't feel like there's a ton of reason to character swap other than, you need to stun or you need to heal or you're trying to like leverage out the resonance, the current element system. So this game has, it has this, right? This whole system. Like, this is the main reason why you're character swapping in this game, but it would be cool if there was a third response in this game. You have dodge, you have parry. Maybe they could add a third layer where you have to character switch. So if you guys play NTE, you know how an NTE's parry system? Exactly, yeah, NTE, where NTE parry can be meeting your attack with the enemy using a skill or doing a character switch. I think adding a third reaction layer in this game's combat would do a lot, since the parry timing is so generous. I like Enfield's combat system. It reminds me a little of MOBA team combination gameplay. Yeah, for me, it reminded me a lot of Genshin Impact. Yeah, I mean, I don't play a lot of MOBA, so I never made that connection. To me, it felt like Genshin Impact, where you're mixing elements for some kind of reaction to happen. Because, Enfield has the arts reactions, the arts burst. You mix nature and then you add a heat infliction to create combustion. So it reminded me a lot of Genshin Impact, but a lot simpler. It doesn't have a 3-layer reaction such as Hyper Bloom. But I'm okay with that. But yeah, no more element systems, man. I'm cool on element systems. Wait, actually, no, there already is something in this game where we could retrofit that. So you know how some bosses, they get a blue circle around them, they're charging an attack, and you have to use like usually a skill to break that charge? That kind of feels a little finicky to me. Maybe if they make that a character switch check. So when you see an enemy charging the blue circle, you can do a character swap to interrupt. I don't know if it actually, you know what, I never tested it if it already does that. I'll have to check. Anfield also has that problem where you're only using 20% Gilbert's kit, but you're not forced to swap, so it's not a problem. Yeah. On one hand, I don't think Enfield should have character swapping or a necessity for character swapping. I actually like the freedom the game gives you to pilot the character of your choice. But yeah, in Gilbert's case, it's kind of tragic. I mean, there's already a character like Levitine who forces a character swap on Ultimate. And like, if you, let's say you don't want to play Levitine on field, it kind of sucks. Because yeah, if you want to play Arcane but you have Levitine on the team, as soon as Levitine ults, it's her time. It's my turn. Dude, my frames are dying.
Explosion? Oh, no bombs here, nope. Only flour. Oh, and Alf's flamethrower.
Sorry, I'm eating. Do you need to add all-field interaction? I see what you're saying. Yeah. Yeah, I can agree. You're talking about Solar Palace, right? You know, ZZZ ran into the same design question.
Let's cut to the chase before you are silenced for good.
ZZZ also ran into the same design, I guess, question or design consideration early on. They wanted to make it feel more like you're fighting with a team and not just one character at a time. Because when you're just controlling one character in that game, it's just that character. So in order to enhance the feeling of fighting as a team, they introduced Aftershock. Aftershock is what allows all field characters to attack. They could do that in this game, but if they do, they need to significantly reduce the spell effects or add a toggle to turn them off. Speaking of which, you know, Enfield, their interview that they had. This is why I think Hypergriff, those guys at Hypergriff, they're like really smart guys. Maybe a little too smart sometimes with the way they cooked up that gacha system for Enfield. But stuff like this I like because it makes you it lets you know that they're really paying attention to this stuff. So it was right around this part. They also slime you in your bloodline out if you leak. Just don't leak. Just don't be a leaker. Let me see where I can find it on the. I think it was in the later half. YouTube, please. I think it was around here.
千夫长还会召唤很多风格，可以自由的，可以越用越了，还能先
Maybe a little bit behind.
光吃的这个熟，结合关卡
我是啊，到风雨自己的和大家聊。
现在的这种纵向一走进
去啊，
再快去设计的。那么这一次呢，我们和地边团队合作的。
Yeah, it's here.
我们和地，而不是最的压迫感，超越并不是这样的尝试，也会随着剧群让发生。希望大家最后记住的是整个场景以及它特别强例子。
Okay, it's okay. Yeah, right around here, right here.
让烟雾和超越能量一点一点的蔓延。武林城则通过云雾、鸟群、瀑布，还有一些水体等细节，让整个环境真正的活了起来。在危机合约中，每一轮战斗之间，场景的氛围和音效也会发生变化，让管理员的情绪随着挑战不断的累积。所以，相比做一个特别抢眼的特效，我们更希望大家最后记住的是整个场景以及它带来的一个氛围。那么水墨桥也是一个比较典型，桥又是一个
Wait, maybe not here. Maybe not here. Hold on, a little bit further.
融入到了这个。
能感受到的不只是场景风格的变化，更是一段情绪不断递进的旅程。不过，一张地图真正好玩，大家会怎样探索它，理解更沉浸的。
Okay, maybe it was a bit further. Sorry, I couldn't remember exactly where it was.
体验这种新实照，可能在一些峡谷里
AKR Anfield.
自由使
Drop Enfield.
就可以掏出，
让
You know you
把
want
重
to.
心都放新的场。
熟悉 BOSS 的角色身份更加的统一。
You know what? Maybe it was
本
earlier.
身上的取舍。我们在上一个问题里4号补充一直在保。
大家好，我是香烟型版本的特效设计师。
Sorry, it was earlier.
这一次主要和大家聊聊新版本里面的战斗特效和场景特效的表现。怎么在游戏表现和性能之间找到一个比较好的平衡点，一直是我们做特效的绕不开的一个问题，也是最让人头大的一个部分。特效本身就是游戏开发过程里面一个比较吃性能的一个大户，更何况中末地里还是一个4人同屏的共斗项目，箱庭里面还塞满了各种解谜的特效。包括风景的特效，还有兴趣点的特效等等。特效最密集的地方还得兼顾打怪，挑战不小，头更大了。这一次绝和林诺其实都很刺激，一个是超大面积的领域类的技能，一个是会跟着角色移动的持续的领域类技能，两种都非常的吃性能，也更容易和复杂的场景打架。在开发过程中呢，经常会遇到一种情况，明明特效做得非常的炫酷，结果一进到各种复杂的场景，就被各种山体啊、建筑啊挡了一大半，反而什么都看不到，或者是会有各种切边的一些 bug 的一些表现，真的非常的可惜。后来我们跟 TA 老师研究了不少的方案，最后让这一类的特效能够显示在场景的前面，同时又不会遮挡住角色和敌人。同时，我们也为这2个角色都设计了非常炫酷的个性冲刺的特效，无论是李智嫣的技能设计一致的一些分身的一些设计，亦或者是和黎诺的机械腿甲统一的一些粒子喷焰的设计，都能更好的丰富角色。希望大家能够在跑图的时候更爽一点。当然，这么做也意味着性能压力非常大。好在全面测试前，我们就开发了一套特效管理系统。同一个特效资产，我们只需要调整参数，就能控制不同的平台、不同的设置、不同的距离下的表现，不用再额外的多做更多的资产来维护，既降低了我们的维护成本，也能把更多的空间留给我们的战斗演出。这也和我们之前提到的理念是一致的。我们希望特效让角色足够有魅力，又不影响正常的战斗。
Without interfering with
是我
normal
们一直
combat.
在走的路。总之，目标就是让大家能玩得爽的同时，也能玩得更稳一点。 周末地呢是一款4人干员同时在场的一个共斗类的即时战斗游戏。那么信息的可读性一直是我们最优先考虑的一件事情，所以我们从一开始就没有把战斗的特效设计得非常的华丽。其实组里面的一些特效有时候也特别想做一些非常酷炫的效果，但很多时候都被我摁住了。如果大家觉得整体还不够炫的话，其实都是我的一个锅。
Yo, blame this guy because it's not flashy enough. Get him.
如果大家觉得整体还不够炫的话，其实都是我的一个锅。不过后来我们发现了，即使我们已经做得非常克制了，真正到了一个比较高强度的战斗里面呢，画面的信息也会非常的密集，甚至到了影响到性能。激烈战斗时，大家会觉得场面还是有点乱，甚至是掉帧。我们就在想，要不要去削弱队友的一个特效，真的非常的纠结。因为每一个角色都有管理员喜欢，谁也不会希望自己喜欢的角色特效被降档。那段时间每天都在要不算了，要不还是得做之间反复横跳，最后还是决定去做。因为我们觉得好的美术应该为产品的体验而服务，为了表现让体验变差，反而是一个本末倒置的一件事情。怎么让大家打怪的时候就靠拼成去完美？我们做了一系列的优化，把影响降至最低，让玩家可以按照自己的一个习惯，在一定的范围内比较自由的去调节各个队友的一个特效强度。那么这个功能目前肯定还不够完美，我们也会持续关注各位管理员的一个反馈，去持续的迭代。
Yeah, they created a really modular pipeline, I should say, or like the way they like design the game. If they need to adjust parameters, they could do it really easily. So they were really smart of like how they built this game to make sure that there isn't a lot of technical debt. Yeah, that's why that's why the game runs like crack. Yeah, dude, Enfield runs like a freaking compared to a lot of other games these days, it runs like a dream. Is that a real chubby lung? Yeah. Unfortunately, Silver Palace has to contend with Unreal Engine 5, which is known to have issues like render stutter that's endemic to the engine. No amount of developer optimization will probably be able to solve that. I guess the best I can hope for is continue optimization in term. I think the main optimization this game needs to do is how it's rendering. How many things are being loaded into the scene. I think there's an issue with culling in this game. This was causing a lot of the frame drops. No amount of Red Rose scenes can give me enough motivation to buy a new GPU. You'd have to be rich at this point. How low? Let's go. And by the way, I'm still using frame gen. Oh, it doesn't look that. It doesn't look that much worse. I could still see some dips. Let me turn off frame gen. I could still see some dips. Oh, RT is on. I have to restart the game to turn RT off. Yeah, it actually still looks pretty good in low settings. Let's render this boat in a bottle that is shrinked version of the actual big boat and still has the same amount of polygons. Wait, that sounds really familiar. What game did that? Excellent. Was it Assassin's Creed? I'd have to turn off RT to really see how low we can get. Time to crank it back up, see what happens. Yeah, it's actually not that much different. There's just a bit more, yeah, it's really not that different. It looks like there's just a little bit more, what do you call it? Global illumination. Other than that, the objects... I don't know, I have to spend more time doing a deep dive on the graphic settings, and I need to download HW info to monitor the game's performance. Watching videos about topography gore. Garden of Banban remote that has an absurd amount of polygons. Do you think Bill's face is too babyface? Nah, I don't think so. I think it fits with oh, sorry, this character. Sorry, I was sick of CCC. No, I actually think it's okay. Yeah, very anime. Tempted to choose Wise Detective. I like that you can see his cloak more. Yeah, Moonin, yeah. I forgot what their names were. It was like Moonin and Mugen and Hegan. What's this? Oh, defeat waves. Moonin's female. Oh.
Poor little thing. Not enough. It's never enough. Florece.
Distraction. Reset the board. I'm taking over. Commencing emergency surgery.
Burn it all down. You'll never miss if you get close enough.
I'll take care of this.
How many, oh, 60. Damn. I wasn't even anywhere close. I gotta work on my targeting, my, like, focus fire. The Raven imagery. The eyes in this game for all female characters, it gets me, man. I think the eyes just need, for me, I feel like the eyes need just a little bit of illumination. I think character eyes in this game look a little flat in non-lit scenes. It could use just a tiny bit of illumination. Because like a lot of like anime, a lot of these anime games, the eyes have a very slight glow to help them pop out. I think this game could use something like that for the character's eyes. But other than that, I like the way they look. Yeah, the faces in general are kind of dark. I think that's like kind of okay since they're going for a more realistic, well, semi-realistic, I guess. But yeah, maybe light source on their face. I think it's like for me mainly the eyes. Yeah, I like how hand painted the eye texture is. The eye texture is fantastic. It just needs I don't know, a slight subtle glow to help them pop just a little bit.
Excellent.
Favorite character design so far? Oh, the female MC. Oh, by far the female MC. Time to limit break my world so everything kicks my butt. Yeah, overall presentation, the art style in this game is fantastic. I really like it. Oh my god, frames. Partner level is insufficient.
I hope they offer decent sport.
Oh, they want me to go to level 40. I see.
Let's cut to the chase before you are silenced for good.
The game's been running for a minute. I probably have to restart. I'm just eating the frames. Yeah, I can tank it. I did immediately get tired of Mel MC's delivery of "It's all in vain." Ultra graphics. I can turn some stuff down. Motion blur can go down. Reflection. Yeah, a few more voice lines. I mean, it's a lot of small things right now. The way the characters freeze in the team select. More voice lines. Some better like transition animations between actions, especially when you're right, like mounting, for example. Mounting and when you're moving around. Yeah, the balloons, yeah.
Here comes the fire!
Timing is everything. It's all in vain. Distraction.
Time to wither.
How do you guys feel about the camera? I feel like sometimes the camera is a little bit too close.
Let's cut to the chase before you are silenced for good.
It was worse in the previous beta? Wow. Was the camera up your butt? What the heck? Oh, I need more white stuff.
Hidden neath the rosy skirt are white stems you adore. Furnished.
Life has not been kind to me. Death, on the other hand, has been a truer friend.
Oh, I'm out of level of material.
Explosion? Oh, no bombs here, no. Only flour.
I'm out of material. Screwed me up multiple times because enemies kept hitting off screen. It was too close when mounted, but I think it's better now, unless I'm hallucinating. A little bit of hallucination from time to time ain't too bad.
I'll take care of this.
Combat, you're not sure. I think in one-on-one is fine, but in situations where you have to fight more than one thing, it feels a bit close. Yo, thank you so much for the follow, Tari Tasu? Did I pronounce that correctly? Wait, what's this? What are you? Oh, I can just purchase food right out front. I think the open world could use more, like interactions or something. It's nice, but I don't feel like there's a lot of things to do or interact with in the city to make it feel more alive. It's kind of empty in a lot of places. Really empty. Food shops kind of feel meh to me, the just decoration in the city. Yeah, I just like don't... Dude, every time they add food in any of these gacha games, they just like... You just never use it. Because anything that you would even like... Anytime you actually would need something like food buff, you can't use it in endgame content or whatever. The one place that would matter. Use the food for the super bosses. Yeah, if you guys have ever played WoWa, that's like that's pretty much the only time you use food there too, is when you're doing the holograms. Oh wait, where'd it go? Oh shit, I lost track of it. I don't like this minigame. Have you guys done this minigame? I don't like this one. Yeah, I don't think it's very good in this game because the flying itself, I don't think it's very good. When was the last time you ate General Chop's noodle? Bro, I don't even remember. It's been forever.
The latest silvercraft saved me a lot of time.
I can't catch up. Oh my god. The fucking hitbox on the horse is huge. You have to cut them off? Yeah, but like I don't know which way they're gonna go, so I just have to follow it. I'd have to do it more than once just to know when I can cut it off. Tried to upgrade my decent parasites, they're not decent anymore.
Nevermore.
Wait, why did you switch your targets like that? Oh, because it died.
Who's hid this here?
Yeah, I don't like the flying in this game. Oh shit, ball puzzle. Let's go. Oh no, it touched. The sound of the gun is good. I miss the intros characters do when entering a fight.
Excellent.
Are you talking about when you can ambush people? I think they still have that. Unless you're talking about something else. Like these guys. Get shot, idiot.
Got you.
Oh, do characters have intros when they started the fight? Something different from what I'm thinking of. They had unique intros when they did that from what I saw. Oh, really? Yeah, this is my first time playing the game. I wasn't in the previous beta. It's all new to me. I guess they got rid of it because maybe it was becoming repetitive, perhaps?
Got you.
Get shot, idiot. Just killed a bunch of bozos out in front of a milk shop.
Excellent.
They should have them in some way. Maybe they can have them whenever you do any instance combat. Like a boss fight or something, that'd be cool. Wait, what? Excuse me? Excuse me? Okay.
Who's hid this here?
Yeah, don't know, man. Yeah, a lot of my criticisms are just kind of... They range from really small things to big things that probably won't get changed. But overall, I think this game's pretty cool. I'm gonna be playing this game when it comes out for sure. Yeah, I'm just kind of like running around exploring, yapping, reading chat. I'll try to finish the story tomorrow. I don't know how much I have left, but hopefully I won't end up stalling for 3 hours before starting, like I did tonight. I mean, we had to talk about that video though, that Remiel animated film.
Excellent.
4 acts? I am not sure. I mean, I'm here. You'll have to tell me how far this is. Yeah, the optimization is the big thing. Yeah, I'm having a lot of fun too, despite the issues. It just needs optimization and polish. Luckily, there's going to be a third beta. I think that's smart. Near the end of Act 2. Oh, there's a lot of story for the beta. I mean, this is probably the entirety of 1.0 story. Because typically, if it's like other gacha games, it means that the second beta is pretty much going to be the end of any major changes. The third beta is just optimization and polish. And then it'll be released after that. That's how it's been for most of these games. So the amount of story we're getting in beta 2 is probably going to be all of 1.0. I'm underleveled, but surely I can just skill my way through this. It's God intended. Nice shadow. Ray tracing. Oh, it's Rex.
You'll have to go through me. Fueled up and fired up.
It's all in vain.
Poor little thing.
This is an ultimatum.
Rain of petals.
Multiple charges.
Timing is everything. Reset the board.
That wasn't too bad. I thought he was going to hit harder than that. You couldn't open chest manually. You had to use kinesis. Ooh. Yeah, Rex is he's cool. That female warden was cool too. I think this game is going to be super fun whenever you can do cool bosses.
I see everything.
Rex is the only character. Rex is the only character that I have.
Let's cut to the chase.
Forces of the law must show no leniency to maintain its authority.
I just want to do more cool boss fights in this game. Oh right, I forgot. This was a quest that I started. Two teams. Yeah, early game in gacha is always so stressful with resources. I watched Rex gameplay, he's sick. Rex is pretty cool. I like punching stuff, so I might go with Lauren. Lauren's pretty cool too. So far the characters in this game are pretty cool. Gave us more resources for the beta. Yeah, they gave us a lot of pools. But we can't actually build characters. They should have given us like 100 of those stamina refills. Oh. What's this? Oh, wait a second. Is this? Side characters cannot be switched in, but can use tactical assault by spending silver drips. This is the roguelike mode? Oh, of course, of course. I see, yeah. Can't have one of these gacha games without roguelike. Let's see. Only the main character can fight in Hilbert's hotel. What a cool theme, though, for the roguelike. Other characters in the team cannot take to the battlefield. That's pretty cool. Just going through like a freaking hotel. Oh, we've seen this before. Always gotta have one of these. Who was the first to really do this? The earliest I can think of was Honkai Impact 3rd with the Elysian Realm, but there was probably games that were already doing it before. That's the earliest one that I can think of. Battle hard. These jobbers.
Here comes the fire!
I warned you.
Yo, thanks for the follow, Nickel. Appreciate it. 1 privilege card. Okay. Yo, check your privilege. I want to see some insane person try to do a traditional roguelike gacha. What is wizardry? Is wizardry not roguelike? And this dick builder stuff. Dick builder. Grid-based dungeon crawler. Was it mad? Insert a phone in the room to trigger a random event. Oh. Even though it's like a standard roguelike we've seen in other gacha games, I really like the theme or the flavor. It's nice. Meat lover? Tantalizing carnivore delight. Yeah, is wizardry not roguelike? How would a gacha fit in though? Yeah, I think that's like the main issue, right? Of why there isn't a gacha roguelike, because you kind of can't sell power in the roguelike without undermining itself. Forgot to mention that it looks like the selector really is an actual selector this time around. Wait, what does that mean? What do you mean by that? Not like currency, you buy the agent. Oh. Wait, so... I'm hoping it's at least... I hope it's at least like a selector you can keep in your inventory and not redeem. So it's not like a token that you can hold on to like in the previous spending event. You have to get a character of that pool. Is what you're saying? Looks like it, yeah. I see. Ooh, I was really hoping it were a token. That kind of makes it slightly worse. It actually makes it a lot worse, doesn't it? Well, I don't know. The token shop doesn't have those characters. But they could always add more characters to that shop. So, I don't know. Only reason I was considering JNM too. Yeah, because you were going to use a token on the shop character instead of what they're offering, right? Because they're offering, what, Seed, Astra, and... who was the third one again? Ruling Challenge. Oh, boss battle. Rex, this guy again, this bozo.
Maintaining order demands a heavy hand.
It's all in vain.
Oh, that's for the whale one. I see. Looks like the whale reward is a currency thing that you can buy. Oh, okay. So that would imply Astra Seed and Vivian are being added to the shop. I mean, I don't know. Is it? It would be cool if they did get added. Vivian, Astriel, Seed, or special invitation letter ×2. Oh, so okay, so it's just like last year then. Oh, weekly rewards, of course. We've seen this before. So those three were any in the shop. Okay, that's much better. I'm probably gonna get Seed's weapon but not redeem a character. Unless, do I really want an Astra M1?
It's over.
I saw people complaining already that they won't let us get a standard. You're telling me that there are people on the internet that just got angry for no real reason because they didn't read the fine print? Or they read someone online that didn't read the fine print and just took their word as fact? I'm just kidding. Seed M0W1. Bro, you don't want Seed. Trust me. You definitely don't want Seed.
Distraction.
M3 rat? Bro, you're on your way to M6. Jeez. You're about an M6 rat. Yo, I heard that if you M6 Jane Doe, it unlocks a secret skin. That pink outfit she has in that music video is a secret M6 skin. My dad told me. My dad's Galway.
Nevermore.
Wanna show us yourself? I don't have M6 Jane.
It's over. As I suspected. It's all in vain. Distraction.
Shame M6 Jane is one of the more tame arts. Hoyo looked at her and went, damn, it's impossible to make her more sexy. They could have if they wanted to. I thought the wider gacha community, especially from those, especially from other Hoyo games, I thought they all just consider ZZZ a porn game. Yo, what's up, Snowfollow? Out of the... Bro's coming out of the Chaos Zero Nightmare mines. Oh my... Oh, wait, I thought she was naked. What is this picture? Damn. Damn. Oh my god, it's Raiden May. By the way, that conversation we had earlier in stream, I hated every second of it. I hated every second of that conversation. That shit made me flaccid.
vain. It's all in vain. All in vain.
Chad is now being punished for what you've done, Radio. I'm sorry. Chad, see if redeeming highlight message bypasses it still. Then I'll turn it off. Wait, for what? It said Resonant Sleeper. Hey, I think the combat... Okay, hot take. Hot take.
Something may.
Oh, it does bypass it. Okay, hot take. I think a combat system can be fun without being hard. Now, it needs some difficulty, obviously. It can't just be a total brain-dead cakewalk. But I think it doesn't need to be ball-busting difficulty. Also, you know what? I'm not even gonna get into it. I hate having conversations about difficulty. You know why? Because everyone defines difficulty differently. For the longest time, in my time playing ZZZ, so many people say how easy it is. But then, like, you look at how most people play the game, and it's like... What are you even doing? Is a game like ZZZ being difficult the difference between someone that plays lots of video games versus a person who just plays gacha games? Because I feel like all these gacha games, if you play video games of any kind, they're all pretty easy. Oh, what's this music? Wait a second.
Reset the board.
When I was replaying Ninja Gaiden 2 Black, it was a nice reminder that there used to be a time when video games were designed not for you to feel good or to succeed, but to just try and fucking kill you.
It's all in vain.
Seriously, man, there was so much stuff in that game that was just so mean.
Distraction.
They had no concerns over fucking with you and trying to kill you so much.
Nevermore.
It's pretty great. It was a nice refresher of how things used to be. There's always gonna be a reason for these gacha games to make people feel powerful, and we'll always do things in a way to make sure that players succeed. And the reason why I feel that way is because you spend money for power in these games via characters. And it doesn't make a lot of business sense to sell you success and not have you succeed. So they've created a monetization incentive to make sure that people succeed and to do it with as little friction as possible. And the only time they present friction is when you don't pull for the new character. Took damage. Endless adversaries.
Reset the board.
I don't know if I had the damage for this.
Distraction. I've warned you.
Burn it all down.
It's over.
Speaking of hard, don't say it. Oh, never mind. I was thinking of something else. Ignore me.
Sufficient response.
Never more.
Finally tried Annihilation Monoto, and he dicked me harder than I expected. Mechanics, yeah, actual mechanics.
I've warned you. It's over. It's all in vain.
What the heck? Why are you all the way over there? Oh, what the heck? Gun in hand.
Reset the board.
A little awkward to mostly have to wait to parry him though. Yeah, like a rare situation where you actually have to wait in ZZZ.
I've warned you.
Very unusual for ZZZ.
Distraction.
Oh my god, more. Oh my goodness. What's happening? I need more damage.
Here comes the fire. It's over. I've warned you.
Wait, I could just loop this. Oh, I could just loop that. What was the skill button? What was the skill button before, if not guns? Oh, I have no idea. Yeah, maybe someone who was in the previous beta could answer. I know there's an aim button. In the first build, you had to aim your gun. It was guns. Okay. Welcome to the gun show. Welcome to the gooding room. Hard, of course. We're gonna do hard. Oh, it's just a maid again.
Burn it all down. It's all in vain.
1.0. Not enough enemy variety. But we'll get there.
Here comes the fire. It's over. It's all in vain. Reset the board. Distraction. Burn it all down. I've warned you. Here comes the fire.
But I aim at that one.
Nevermore.
Oh, I hope some of these maids are playable. We can't have a game like this and not have maid characters. I mean, Alf is a maid, but yeah, some of these gunslinging maids. Yes, please. Blazing Jane is the reason this heart still beats. What are you, mad? Mad villain? Surprise Alf is the character icon. I wonder if that means she'll be really important. But then again, Ambi is not really that important. Yang Yang is not really that important. Or at least until recently. A lot of the character icons don't really denote that they're going to be important in the story. I guess Kiana was like the exception because she was pretty much the main character. Kiana. And Paimon. Yeah, I mean, you can't get rid of Paimon, unfortunately. Is there no way to, like, reshuffle? Hypergriff with their 2 female daughters.
Distraction. Reset the board. It's all in vain. It's over.
How many waves are there?
Sufficient response.
Nevermore.
Nevermore. Is the MC supposed to be anime Edgar Allan Poe?
Distraction. As I suspected. It's all in vain. I've warned you.
I don't know if this is like optimal rotation, but it seems to do decent. I gotta actually look up MC combos. I haven't sat down and looked at their full kit. Sherlock Holmes, but edgier and hot. Alright, final stage. Is it Rex? Are we gonna have to fight Rex for a couple months until they add more bosses?
Burn it all down.
Distraction.
command, Chalky. A waste of strength. Back off. Radar attack.
Here comes the fire. It's over.
Reset the board.
Sherlock is hot, bro. Wait, which Sherlock? You might have to define the Sherlock Holmes. Are we talking about Robert Downey Jr.'s Sherlock?
Down on your knees.
Burn it all down.
This is an ultimatum.
It's all in vain. Distraction.
Here comes the fire.
Nevermore.
His brain is fire, mind is sexier than body. True.
Multiple charges. A waste of strength.
Distraction.
Rose is trying to aura farm in the corner.
Burn it all down.
Yeah, I'm having a really good time with this game so far.
Here comes the fire.
I've warned you. Reset the board. Distraction.
Burn it all down.
On my command, Chalky. A waste of strength.
As I suspected.
Have you not used your charge shot? I didn't even know I had one. I didn't read the character kit. I probably should. I have not entirely read the character kit. I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, can't wait to play this game either. As well. I mean, obviously I'm playing it now, but I'm really looking forward to the launch of the game. They've already confirmed a third beta, so the game probably won't be out until 2027. If I were to guess, somewhere around April, if I were to guess. Yes, our typical progression tree here. The usual. Our typical roguelike little tree. And then roguelike weekly, as per usual. We've seen this before. Ah, okay, milestones. Oops, okay. What do you get in the milestones? A weapon. Oh, you get his weapon. The bartender. Oh, and her weapon. Nice. I already got into the next beta, so I'm chilling for now. Hell yeah, nice. I'm gonna do my... I need to do my survey. I want to go a little bit further into the game before I did my survey. I think this beta is intended for all the features. Next will probably be refinement. Oh yeah, third beta is just gonna be polish and refinement. Hopefully a lot of optimization. But we'll see. I mean, I've got a lot of criticisms, specifically regarding the open world and open world traversal. I think that's the weakest part about this game.
1, 2, 3.
When your bar is filled. I actually thought that was a shield gauge for some reason. For some reason I thought that was a shield gauge. Ah, okay. I didn't know that. Reading. I wish I knew that. I tried bringing Hugh Goat to Monato. For AS Monato, a lot of it really comes down to defensive assisting all his attacks. Because if you can defensive assist all his attacks, he'll pretty much insta stun. There's one side of the map you haven't unlocked, right? Yeah, probably not. Yeah, there's probably one side I haven't unlocked yet. I haven't done that much of the beta yet, because I've been trying to save it for stream. So I didn't really play much at all yesterday, off stream. You get little messages from the characters. This is this game's version of text messages, but they're letters, so they don't spam you with it. You gotta wait for them to send the letter. Jane M2 is really good. I've ever played mostly at M0. I also noticed that this is indeed true. Anything above M2 is kind of buns. So it seems like, unlike NTE, where you want to do your, you want to spend your city stamina for fawns, it seems like for this game, you only really need to do as much to get the shop items. Oh, there's a 5-star weapon in here. Nice 5-star welfare. Pool currency. Gotta get those. A decent amount too. 1,500. 1,200, 1,000. This is for character. Yeah. Wait, is it character? I'm trying to remember the naming. Yeah, reactor, okay. Yeah, so. Oh wait, I need to buy property. I forgot to do that. So there's city property in this game. I realized that there's a Perlica badge and I missed it by a day. This is my chat. I mean, it's just like a silly Twitch thing, but yeah. That was for subscribing or gifting a sub to a stream inside the Enfield category. I can flex my badge too. Planning stage 6. Can I buy anything else? Ooh, fund. So this must be the passive income. According to Feds, yeah, have a good night, Tal. Reach 50% land ownership in Felix. Okay, I'll need to wait. Wait, I got a whole bunch of stuff. Yes, sir. And then this one. Oh, hell yeah. After completing the milestone and acquiring a trading license, you can open an intel zone at the old tower. Inviting certain characters to operate the zone will allow you to earn antique coins. Ah, yeah, so it's like assignments or the passive material / income. Stocks to invite characters to operate them, then earn antique coins. Oh, wait, hold on. You get antique coins. You can use it on the shop. Never mind. Maybe it's a bit different. Oh, okay. Here we go. We can assign a character. 2 antique coins every minute. Assigned. Okay. This is okay. Stay safe. Hope to see you finish the story. Yeah, thanks for coming by. I'm gonna try and finish it tomorrow. I know I said that earlier today, and then stuff happened. Intel Zone. Wait, I did assign a character to Intel Zone Old Tower. Yeah, I did. Assign. Oh yeah. That is checked off. 100% ownership. Oh, wow, there's a whole bunch of places here. Yeah, we're a real estate agent now, apparently. We're gonna buy out this entire city. Yeah, someone was asking earlier about the MC being a commoner. Man, we got a lot of fucking money. We're a rich commoner. The bourgeoisie. Capitalism 101. I love capitalism. As long as I can benefit from it. Guys, corruption is only bad if I'm not a part of it. But if I'm a part of it, I love corruption. Damn, dirty pools tomorrow. Oh. Surely I can secure Cinderella. When the hell did Pen 5 become Jane Biss? Isn't she oversaturated on attack? Because you run her with... I actually don't know what you run her with these days. I guess it's Valina now. I mean, to be fair, Jane does like penetrating. You want that 420? Full 20? AP for the attack conversion? Ayo, 420. Blaze it. Matt, I got a picture for you. I'm gonna remind you. This is a reminder for you.
Society is a system of chaos. What links seemingly unrelated fragments together may be logic, but it could also be illusions or conspiracies.
She's waiting for you. Alright. I'm gonna call it there for tonight. I'll be back tomorrow. I'm gonna try and play more Silver Palace and hopefully finish the beta story. I don't know how much longer I have. It sounds like I'm only about halfway through. So hopefully I won't stall. Get right to it and then try and finish the story. So far I really like the story. I'm very engaged with the story. Yo, thanks for the follow, Nindy Sketch. Really appreciate it. Yeah, I play a bunch of gachas here, mainly ZZZ and Enfield. So those will be the games I play the most on stream while we're waiting for the release of this game. But I want to try and get my my paces with this game. I'm trying to take notes. Holy notes. Sleep well, yo, thank you. I hope you guys sleep well as well. I'm gonna go pass out. Thanks again. I really appreciate you guys choosing this stream to hang out. Be back tomorrow, and I'll see you guys then. Take it easy. Peace.
1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13.
Please stand by the stop and prepare to board.